just wanna be her. Like I'm Barry Sanders, chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. Squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? In the field like yeah, all day. Whole squad like yeah, in the field like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, in the field like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. Yeah, I been so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at New Era Field in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington Redskins.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, pull on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, pull on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, pull on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, pull on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, 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 I was legit ever since I blew they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I had it. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. X slick then. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Watch out for this. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. Ice in the wrist.
Hello, mates.
Are you ready at your buck here?
The Bills' Stephen Hauschka's got this one teed up, and off we go from New Era Field.
Are you ready to lose?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
Dude, Mega, you know this guy's streaming?
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On second and 10, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Let's
down.
go.
The sack there by Trent Murphy.
No, I ran man.
I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah. At their own 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many wins in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's up across midfield and into Seattle territory.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
I'll be back.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Allen. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. And a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Come on, Blasio.
Before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Safety.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good play.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Why can't he run there?
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Right within there every now and then.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
After
the sack, here's second and 11.
Tyler.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
I didn't even know. Yeah, 140. I'm about to
so
get
it. Looks like the offense isn't going
bring the
anywhere.
blitz. Bring it.
Go for it on 4th and 7.
Don't scare me.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They run it with Carson. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
That are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 21. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Yeah.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation.
Invite me after. Invite me too.
You just get yourself into a rut, it's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And an alley to run. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw.
Ooh, far.
And this will be incomplete.
Damn.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. On 2nd down now, Singletary. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And that's a run that'll energize the offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I just hopped into a match.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen being chased out left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Why do you throw it behind him?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, of course, at a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Well. All right, listen.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Allen. Open man, here's Foster. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary, and he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. Have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that showed a little bit of faith. Actually showed a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
You just throw it deep. That's all you do. You got to run different offense. Run
That's
it,
fielded in
pass
the end
it,
zone.
short, then go deep.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trent Murphy able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
He lets it fly for Rocket. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
2nd and 5 now. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 3rd and 5.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Hello? What's wrong?
Yo.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. So from the 39, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen's throw is complete, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I was trying to get in.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10 step to the 11.
You should have just stayed in your game.
It wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have an analysis of his first time in play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. He's at the 50.
Fuck, good play.
He's at the 30, the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
We're fighting some people on the mountain.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Wait, I think my Fortnite crashed. I'm gonna have to restart my Fortnite. I gotta restart my Fortnite.
Now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through to pick six. Obviously costly.
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much, right?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes,
Do we have to heal? Get
and communicating well, too.
Foster. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Yeah.
Robert Foster, 62 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
I don't know what league
those are the
this is.
plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48.
Yo.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
So we're...
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. A final shot before half for Allen. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley. As time expires in the first half, the Bills will add on to their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, 78 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two. From the gun, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter three, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson now 6 of 17 throwing the ball, only 35%. But he does have a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He may try and run for this. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Good play.
Russell Wilson. 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
That was nice of you.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Allen, and he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
I'm at the main stage.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a gain of 7, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
I can't drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
That's cheating.
They'll start out
That's
on the ground with
cheating.
Carson. And a gain of about 4
That's
here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
Don't.
they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle.
Do
and
not.
a bunch more plays.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there. It's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Flushed out
Wait,
right.
we're doing it
He
again?
can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
They'll look to run with Singletary. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And Singletary has it stripped. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. And a little floater there.
We'll have to play later on tonight, okay? Because there's some stuff I got to go do.
Everything is in sync on defense. That means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know when the receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down.
I'll play you later.
It's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Well, there you go.
Oh,
just
you didn't get it?
Leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. On 3rd and long, it's Allen, and he finds Beasley complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Come on, give me some time. I had
to. Sack at Ziggy Ansah. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Seahawks on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it they're picking up the first down. Now Wilson on first down. He hits his running back, Procise. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Wilson. And now here's another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had...
See you later, buddy.
Playing skills, you did.